Hi, what's up, you guys? It's your girl Kiara here, back at it with another video. I know it's been a minute, but your girl is back better than ever, doing a do-it-yourself dye / tone your synthetic wig. I bet y'all didn't know you can do that. It's okay. I'm here to show you, so if you're ready, stay tuned and we're gonna get right into it. Okay, guys, so starting about 2.5 to 4 inches away from the part, this is completely up to you, but I'm going to be starting with a Sharpie. Yes, you seen correctly. I'm going to be starting with a brown Sharpie, and I'm going to be going about 1/2 inch away from the roots and dragging that down in certain spots. That way I can get a very nice retouch look for the roots. All right, y'all, so as you can see, I had a little spillage, but it's okay. So what you're gonna do is take those same sections with a Q-tip and some alcohol, and you're just going to lightly drag that down along the ends of that color. So as you can see, I'm just gently pulling downward, and it's going to give me a nice blended look between the color that we have and the blonde. See, I told you guys, it's starting to come together. So now what we're going to do is we're going to take some good old faithful tweezers, and we're going to tweeze our side that's pretty much going to be behind our ear. I was trying to decide what I wanted to do with this, but I ended up coming out with just pulling partial of it behind my ear and rocking it that way. But I'm just taking some tweezers along the whole entire hairline, and yeah. All right, you guys, so this is where the fun begins. You're gonna take your synthetic dyes, and you wanna make sure it's for synthetic fibers. I got these from Michael's. And you're gonna take your synthetic dyes in some boiling hot water, as you can see, the steam. And you're going to pour 1/2 bottle of your tan, and I just eyeballed it. And then for your chocolate, you're going to do 3 capfuls, and I'm just taking a plastic spoon, stirring it, getting it all nice and mixed to get her. All right, you guys, so now that you're all mixed and ready to go, you are going to make sure the hair is properly detangled and place it into the boiling hot water. Now, to each his own, depending on your desired look, of course, but the hair will appear darker when it's wet than when it's dry, just as a side note. But I wanted to go for more of an ashy type beige. That's what I had in mind, so that's kind of why I picked the colors that I picked, and I only left it in there for about 5 minutes. So depending on your look, you can leave it in there to 45 minutes or an hour, whatever fits you. But I'm using some tongs to make sure, I don't burn my fingertips off. And yeah, once you get to your desired look, you're going to want to wash just like regular hair. So when rinsing this hair and preparing it for the wash, you want to make sure all that extra synthetic dye is completely out of the hair, but you want to rinse this with cold water. I repeat, cold water. Though this isn't real hair, it is synthetic, you still want to wash it just like you would if you freshly had colored your own hair. So I'm just using some shampoo and conditioner, nothing expensive. You don't have to condition this hair, it's completely up to you, but I did just because that's what I was used to doing. So yeah. Alright, so after letting the unit drip dry for about 45 minutes, I'm going to go ahead and just place this on the head, give it a nice comb through. I am going to be using my Got To Be Glued spray, spraying my brush and laying those flyaways and that part down nice and flat. That way, whenever we go to do the baby hairs, there's no problems. So now that I have the hairs and the excess flyaways nice and tucked away, I'm just going through what I want my baby hairs to be, and I'm just going to pluck those and give those kind of that natural look. That way it's not extremely heavy on my forehead or anything like that. So I'm going to go ahead and give those a cut and then move on to the corner side. So now that I've wrapped those edges for about 15-20 minutes, just to give it a slight hold with the wrapping lotion, I'm just taking my brown Sharpie once more and kind of tight roping that part. That way it blends seamlessly. So it's time for the braids. Alright, so using the Got To Be Glued spray, I'm going to take that and spray all around the edges and the perimeter of my hair. Using the lace still attached to the wig, I'm going to use that to kind of anchor the hair where I want it to be. And then once I get it secured, I'm going to go back into my Got To Be Glued spray, and I'm going to spray on top of that using a cool setting for the blow dryer to kind of hurry the process along there. I'm super excited because this is my first time ever doing anything like this, and this is my first time ever doing blonde. I'm really trying to force myself to branch out and do more outside of just doing colorful things with makeup, because that's new for me as well. So yeah, I hope you guys really like it. Hopefully I can catch it before the sun goes down. Maybe insert a couple clips or pictures outside when the sun's hitting it. That way you can really get the full ambiance of the picture. So yeah, that's it. This is what it's come down to. This is what it is. But the review on this hair will actually be coming out real soon. So yeah. Without further ado, I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Okay? Bye.
Turn around and just tease me, baby. You got what